Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're carrying on with our House Dayne playthrough. Now unfortunately, at the end of the last episode, King Vorian, the Sword of the Evening, passed away. So we're now playing as his son, King Trystane, who is 51, so he is quite old anyway, as Vorian was, what, 76, 77 at the time of his death. Unfortunately, that means our war which we were having has unfortunately ended, which is very annoying, as we were trying to press our claim on Thorn Crag and the Ring. So we're going to have to march our men here to Hunt Hills, just so we can disband our armies. And we're also excommunicated as Trystane, but we'll look at his other traits. So we're a brilliant commander, we're a Lightfoot leader, skilled fighter, a knight, excommunicated, a rebel leader, a hunter, envious, ruthless, brave, honest, lustful, patient, stressed, and wounded. So maybe we won't live for that long, which will probably be a good thing, considering we're excommunicated. It's probably going to be very, very hard to form alliances and such. And I've just noticed we've got a scholarship focus. No idea why, because our learning isn't that good, so we'll change that to a war focus. And ambition, tame a dragon. No, don't be silly. A new ambition, we will go for see the realm prosper, build a war chest, make the 8, tame a dragon, expand realm by conquest. Let's go with expand realm by conquest. I don't think we're going to be able to press our claim on the Reach, because if we can't, well, on the Reach lands just yet, because if we can't form alliances, it's going to be pretty hard for us to manage to win those. But now we've got a lot of stuff to sort out. First, I'm going to show the 3 custom houses, well, the name changes that we made. We've got in Middlesbury, we've got House Nigne, but I think we've shown that in the last episode. In Darkdale, we now have our House Ashfort, nice white fort on a black background, or a white portcullis, looks really cool. And in Somerset, we have House Dirt, a white sword on a brown background. There's loads of other cool names as well, which I am going to use as soon as we've got some lordships that we can use them on. So if I've not used your name yet, don't worry, it is probably going to get used very soon. We need to sort out a lot of stuff. We need to sort out our council. So our Hand of the King, Lord Mellor of Blackmont, we'll leave him. He was our father's Hand of the King. Master of Laws. We'll go with Alabar Mandley, who was our Master of Laws anyway. Our Master at Arms. Oh, we've got 2 very good ones. We'll go with Tremond Patapolo. Master at Coin. We'll go with Humphrey Twilight. Master of Whispers. Fiona, our daughter. Wow, 18 intrigue. Okay, she's pretty decent. How old is she? Only 16. That's very good intrigue for a 16-year-old. Maester, Roland, our court tutor. Is he actually a Maester? So, yes, he is actually a Maester, so we'll go with him. Obviously, we killed the former Maester after we decided to castrate poor Vorian for some reason. We'll get you to serve the court. Don't really know what to do with the Spiders yet, but we'll collect taxes in Starfall. Train the troops in Starfall. We need to fabricate a claim back on the Martell lands, as we was doing before. Minor titles to give out. We need some bodyguards. We'll go with Willis Pete. Yeah, he's pretty decent. And another bodyguard. Our brother Yorick Dane. Yes, let's go with him. Court Dwarf. Do we actually have a dwarf? Does it upset the dwarf if you make them a court dwarf? I'm going to do it anyway. Court Jester, we don't have anyone. Keeper of the Swans. Not many people like us, so let's go with Lord Otto Hunter just to keep people on side. A King's Justice. We'll just go with you. And commanders. We've got to have some better commanders than some of these, surely. Yes, Willis Peak. Malor Blackmont will upset you if I remove you. You're not very good, so let's... We literally don't have many commanders at all. Yorick Dane, we probably need to try and employ some new commanders then. And then although we need a High Admiral, we'll go with one of the lands that are obviously touching the sea. And again, we could just go with Yorick Dane again. We'll go with him. We'll go with our brother. Keep him on side so he doesn't try and overthrow us or anything like that. Who is our regent? Lord Prince Davos, our brother. Okay. Then, right, okay, so we still own the Prince's Pass, so we need to pass that on to our heir, Prince Arthur, who has gonorrhea. Lovely. He's 28 and he's still not had any children. But let's grant him the landed title. Lordship of the Prince's Pass, including the lower titles that go with that. And then we need to transfer the vassalage over to Lord Fowler so that he doesn't start plotting against us. Transfer vassalage of Arthur. Send. Also, shouldn't Hunt Hills be under the vassalage of Horn Hill? Let's have a look. I'm sure it should. Does your region? Yes, it should. So I don't really know why it isn't. So we're going to have to transfer him the vassalage of that so that we don't upset Lord Thaler. Oh, we're currently awaiting something though, but we can't form any alliances with the people that we used to. We can offer non-aggression pacts and none of them are interested. Not even the Dondarians, who we've had an alliance with for a super long time. The Peaks are not interested. The Fossaways are not interested. We've lost all our alliances, which is not good at all. Set Crown focus in Starfall, yes. Counselling discontent. Ruler uncrowned. So I don't think we're going to be able to get ourselves crowned, are we? Because obviously the High Septon hates us. So that's probably not going to be able to do that. And Idle Councilman, we need to do something. We will just get you to sabotage the economy in Sunspear. Why not? Okay, let's unpause and see what we can do. We need to call back our armies. I don't care about dragons. Some of your kin are unhappy that you granted the castle of Tattershell to Lord Arthur Dayne, who's upset. Garrison Dayne. Yeah, but Castle of Tattershell. I don't remember giving the Castle of Tattershell to anyone. Only the Prince's Pass. Peace with you. I accept your ransom for the safe return of Celise. Awesome. Right. Are any of our children unmarried? Prince Edric, he is married to Alyssane Karen. What about our daughter, Princess Fiona? Then again, she's a very good spy master, so I sort of don't want to lose her. So if we'll go for a matrimonial marriage with just someone around her age, just so we get to keep her in court. Here we go, this Dornish guy will do. The invitations have been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral, which is time to prepare the feast and the funeral itself. And then our youngest daughter is 10 years old. The guests have finally arrived in Starfall. They have been given bread and salt as their guest right. All is now ready. The cooks have worked day and night preparing the food. Our stocks of red wine have been replenished and the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome to my feast. Right, let's see if we can arrange a marriage with you and try and get some alliances. Is anyone in Old Town got any sons yet? No, just a daughter. I don't really know what alliances we can get, considering everybody's now kind of against us. The Dondarians, do you have any young sons? Our nephew? No. One of your others? Yes, he has a young son, Manfred Dondarian, who is 11. Can we arrange a betrothal between him and Princess Silwa? I think that's how you meant to say that. We'll spend lavishly on food. We need to improve people's opinion of us, and we've gained the trait fat. Lovely. But yeah, we need to get those opinions improved and get some alliances if we can. To the sincere Huntmaster Tristine, your wisdom and mercy leisure, I've decided to accept your suggestion that Princess Fiona and Bors get married. Perfect. Get to keep her around as well because of that. Let's wait for that other betrothal to go through. Septon Pate has used his attendance of the feast in Starfall to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims that whilst he was detained by Lord Bainford Fowler, he was barbarically tortured and mutilated. Well, you've not got any mutilations, so Lord Byford is clearly not guilty, and that'll improve his opinion of us as well, which we really need to improve, because he doesn't seem to like us very much at all. Let's disband this army here. There we go. Your wisdom and mercy leisure, I've decided to accept the suggestion of a betrothal between Princess Siwa and Manfred. Awesome. Can we now form an alliance? No. That's not good. Can we actually attack Dawn? I don't think we can. No. We're not going to be able to do much because I don't dare attack the Reach. They've got way too much manpower for us. After Father's funeral, I'm approached by an old friend, Sir Desiel, who speaks to me. Apparently Father wanted Desiel to look after me. He's offering me his friendship and protection. Of course, Lord Desiel, I'll be honest to call you my friend, but he's a lot younger than us. I know he's not, he's a couple of years younger than us. But yeah, of course, we need to make any friends that we can get. The last guests have returned home and everyone agreed that it was this year's greatest feast. 2 diplomacy plus 5 vassal opinion as well, which we do need to improve. Oh, I can coronate myself, which is good. All of the guests have arrived at Starfall and now it's time to start the feast. It just said they left. Okay, whatever. Stupid game. But at least we can actually organise a coronation ceremony, so we'll do that. The time has finally come for me to be officially recognised as King of the Torrentine. In order to do this, I will need a supporter of the faith, but convincing authoritative members will neither be easy nor cheap. To begin the preparations, I should find a priest willing to crown me. Now, that's going to be hard, considering we're excommunicated, but we'll try. Let's see what we can do. Let things tick along while we get those claims down in the Martell lands as well. The funeral. As the Silent Sisters finish the preparations of the deceased, the body of King Vorian is brought to the local sept and laid atop the altar at its centre. Canopic jars of ornate design are placed at the feet of the dead, and the eldest child places the death stones upon the closed eyes of the deceased. One by one, those closest to the departed in life make their way into the sept and speak their goodbyes, shed their mournful tears, and pray to the Seven for the dead. As the day winds down and the last goodbye is said, the body is carried by kin along the crowd-lined streets to its final resting place. As the sun fades away, a great feast is held, and those who knew the dead recount stories of the life and deeds of the lost, and so it is done. Your Grace, news from Yormwood of a great trial at court. I don't really care. Look at that piety, minus 555. Wow. Well, that's not good, is it? Sir Stonegate, I don't even know who you are, but he's died. Okay. The time is... Yep, maybe this is not the right... Ah, okay, so it's not... It's not going to allow us to do it. That must be because of the excommunication then. King Trysting Dane, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney. We'll lose prestige if we don't. Is there anything where we can gain piety? No, I just won't bother. We're too fat, we're too old. Then again, we could have got us killed and got our son in charge instead, which would be better. At least then we could form alliances. I'm hoping that we don't hang around for too long. Could do with dying, if possible, pretty soon. Is there any dangerous factions? No, just Liege Loyalists, which is good. That's good. Okay, Lord Byfield of the Wideway is a Liege Loyalist, which does surprise me. I'm finally back in shape. I've lost the fat trait. Just got to wait for some claims, really. I did not understand fear before, but once you have felt your legs shake and teeth chatter with fear, then it is hard to remain brave. Okay, so we've lost the brave trait. Awesome. That's great news. Hopefully we die. Let's just die, Trystane. Just die. You useless idiot. Storm King Baldric II of the Stormlands declared Stormlander Reachman de jure war over Blackheart and King Ryhead of the Rash. Okay, we could try and press our claims then now. If they're going to be under attack by the Stormlands as well. We've got 13,000 men. How many men do we have? 8,000. Okay, not as many as we did have before. It would be very risky to try and press that claim. How many do the Stormlands have? Wow. 19,000. It is risky. But if we don't press our claim, strong claim on the... will not be inherited unless pressed in a war. So we do need to press those claims ready for when we die. So while the Stormland will do it, it's probably going to not be worth the risk. But you never know. We might end up dying, hopefully. Oh, we can't actually press our claim. Only a de jure claim on Thorn Crag for Raymond of Westmarch. Which we could do. Just so that we can get rid of that border gore, because it's really annoying me. Do you know what? We could just do that. They're currently attacking... well, fighting Lord Teague as well, so they're fighting a lot of people, so it's probably a good idea for us to do that now. Let's do that. And try and press the claim while we've got a chance. We're not going to have many men, unfortunately. Yep, everybody hates us, so... we've literally got no men at all. Let's meet up in the Prince's Pass. Wow, that is not many men at all, is it? It's like a few thousand. Okay, let's try and get our men together. No alliances at all. That's where most of our manpower used to come from those amazing alliances that we had. But we'll do what we can. The native Revolt Claw Ohio. Okay, don't really care about what's happening in the Vale. That's a world away. Let's just get our men together. We are making money at least, so that's one good thing. Betrothed Chimera, Lissa Well, and Garrison Dane, our nephew. Yes, send. But they're still not interested in... oh no, offer non-aggression patch. Yes. Oh, maybe we can get a alliance with House Weil, however you want to say it. To the Traverse King, I accept your suggestion of Garrison and Lissa getting married. Awesome. So maybe we can get one little alliance. out of all the other alliances that we had. Maybe we can offer non-aggression pacts now. It's been a while. No. No, we can't. Never mind. Peace with you. I accept your proposal for a non-aggression pact. What about an alliance? Can we form a little alliance? Yes, perfect. At least we get one alliance. It's not going to be a very strong alliance, but... Oh, okay. We can now form an alliance with the Dondarians. They're interested again. What about the Fossilways? No, maybe a little bit of time's passed now, so people are interested again. We can get the Dondarians and the Wiles to join in. It's more men than we had before. What about Dustinbearer? No. I accept your proposal of alliance. I accept your proposal of alliance. Awesome. So we can call in some allies, which will obviously only help us in this war that we're hoping will end pretty quick. Did I check the peaks? Yeah, I did. Never mind. He's unmarried. Lord Garth of Coppleswen. Arrange a betrothal. Have we got any young Danes around that we can marry to you? No, not at the moment. Never mind. Come on, let's get these troops together. King Tressane Dane, I see your cause. I see just causing your struggle against your enemies. I will take up arms and stand beside you, Lord Redwyn. Awesome. So why can't we get that alliance with you then? If you're willing to join us anyway, but you're not willing to enter a non-aggression pact, but you're helping us against the Reach anyway, which is awesome. And the Wiles are in, which is perfect. Let's get our commanders in charge. Do we really want to be in this? No, we want Garth Gardner. Raymore, Sangus, and Humphrey Twilight. And that's what has Garth Gardner actually got any children? Yes, he has. Our courtiers, Sir Grady. Awesome. So I would like to get the Gardeners, get their land back. Then they won't be that angry about the fact that if we own south of the Mandar, because we've helped them get their land back. Awesome, the Dondarians are involved. Let's get all our men merged together. Hopefully the Reach won't even be interested in the fact that we're down here attacking for one little bit of land, because they've got bigger problems further north in the Reach with the massive 20,000 Stormlander host, which is entering their lands, as well as the Teague army as well. So we're gonna have over 8,000 men, so it's not the end of the world. We've got a decent army. When the Wiles and the Dondarians get here, they've got 3,000 men between them. Well, just over 3,000 men between them, so that's not the end of the world. And then the Arbor army, which is slowly sailing over. I don't care about dragons. Right, 8,200 men. Let's march straight for Thorncrag and get that under siege. Oswald of the Mountain in Vale has died. The Blind King. Okay. Okay, so there's the Arbor army, which looks like it is marching on towards us. My dear friend, I wish to give you the honour of sending my child Harmon to you in Starfall. Harmon Dusk. A fine notion. I will take young Harmon as my ward, of course. Try and forge some better relationships. William Teague has had Sword of Heroes added to their treasurer. Okay. It's awesome seeing the Teagues about. I've never really played a playthrough with them around. I also seen some comments. A couple of you have been saying that you've not been getting notifications off the videos, so I've got no idea why that is, but yeah, you're not the only ones. I've had that complaint lately off a lot of people, so it must be something on YouTube's end. I've got no idea what's going on there, but I have seen other people complaining about it for other channels as well. So yeah, I do apologise for that, but I am uploading the Dane series daily, so if you just keep an eye out for it, if the notifications don't pop up, it will be up daily. Your brother, Prince Davos Dane, has died. Oh, that's a shame. My brother deserves to be honoured with a funeral. Yeah, we'll do it because we really need to get some piety. We'll just invite the Dane family, though, just to keep it cheap. How much do... Okay, yeah, it should be pretty easy to siege Thorncrag. One child lacking an education focus. Prince Alla of the Torrentine. Is that our little sister? She's betrothed to Quentin Fossaway. Focus. Well, you're not very good in anything, really. We'll just go for diplomacy. Lord Orwick of Sandstone has inherited Castle of Vart from Sir Elias of Vart. Okay. The invitations have been sent to the Lords and Ladies of the Realm to come to the funeral. Okay. We need a new commander then because of that, as well as a bodyguard. We'll go with Kyle Dane, our cousin, and... Oh, he wasn't a commander then, apparently. Should we spend lavishly? We'll just spend enough to suffice. We don't want to waste too much gold. Oh, great, and now the Bloody Flux has broke out in Hellholt. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We need a new designated region. We'll go with our son, who I don't think actually... He doesn't actually like us, if I remember correctly. Yeah, our son actually doesn't like us. which is not good. Can we not pick him because he's not actually in our realm? No. We'll go with Yorick then, our other brother. Keep an eye on that Bloody Flux. Bloody Flux isn't too bad normally, I don't think, anyway, so we won't have to worry about it too much. Come on, hurry up and get this siege on Thorncrag. Who is the Lord of Thorncrag? Just a random Lord, awesome, so we can introduce one of your guys' awesome names. Edwin Dane needs a focus. We will go with Martial Education, and let's assign him a better Guardian. Let's have a look who we've got. Someone with a very good Martial. Let's send him to Tremond Patapolo. Are they still the Lords of Kingsgrave? No, it was House Bright, weren't it? Who? Well, Patapolo not got land yet, then. All the guests have arrived in Starfall. Perfect. We should probably give Lord Patapolo some land at some point. If we can. Right, we've almost sieged Thorncrag. The funeral is the Silent Sisters finish preparations of the deceased. Blah, 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 blah. It's just the same as before, but we gain 40 piety, which we are desperate for. We desperately need that piety. Wow, 4,500 men up there. Sieging Starpike. It's a shame that we can't get that alliance between us and them again. Siege of Thorncrag. Awesome. What's the second siege line like? Pretty poorly defended. We're going to need to shut the gates as the disease is spreading. So we'll seal the gates. There we go. But again, we should have left them open to killers. But then again, we don't want to kill too many of our sons and such. Marriage Island is now known as the Fowler. Okay. What are our councils so upset about? We're all in discontent about something. Come on, hurry up and siege Thorncrag. Elben the Bloody Gate Peasant Revolt has declared Peasant Revolt. Okay, doesn't really concern us, so does it? Grave news, your grace, the Bloody Flux is broken out in Starfall. Perfect. Hang on, how come we don't have any... everyone's ran away, haven't they? So we're just going to have Lord Otto in it. Everyone's sealed their gates and hiding. So we've got no commander other than Otter Hunt. After being skillfully treated by Maester Roland, my brother Yorick is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. Yes, we'll give him some praise and 5 gold. Siege of Prickwillow as a Dance of Dragons. I don't care. So we've managed to siege that land now. Gives us only 50% war score though. Did we get an alliance with the Jordanes? I can't remember. No, we didn't, but we can try. Then again, we don't really have anyone and can't really accept stuff while they're away. Where should we siege next? Let's go and siege Highgarden. If we actually no, let's siege Yelshire. Then we can try and get that Weil and Dondarian army to join forces with. And now we have no commanders at all because Lord Hunt has also decided to take refuge. I keep going to call him Hyle Hunt from the books, the one that's with Brienne and Podrick, isn't it? My Lannister 27 died frothing at the mouth. Lovely. How much do we need to see? Wow, that's got quite a lot of land to siege. Are they going to join us now? Hopefully they are. So we've got 10,000 men. Aha! There's a reach armor. Your Grace, I would like to politely remind you of the gold that the Torrentine owes my house and hereby request that the coin owed is paid soon. If I don't have the full amount, I'll pay the interest for now. Right, one child lacking an education focus. What are you good at? You're good at stewardship and intrigue. Let's go for the stewardship education instead. Got 11,000 men here, but with no commanders. Can we march? Where are they about to march to? Are they going to go into Middles Bay? I want to try and crush that Crane army if we can. I will spend highly to get her a good education. New Lord Commander on the wall. 11,000 men. We should be able to push them back pretty easy. Where are they marching to? Aha, so they're going to Thorncrag. Now they're staying there. They're going to get a small advantage. We've got double the men. I am worried without any commanders what we're going to be able to do. Give them gold. Wow, 100 gold. We don't have 100 gold. Bollocks. Just need to trap this Crane armor. We're going to have a battle in Middle Bay, and it looks like the Arbor army are already there, but they're going to get slaughtered. Foolish fools, but we've made... Wow, we only just won. That's... With having no commanders, that's really bad. We need some commanders. Is there any commanders actually willing to fight? Do we have any that can fight? No, they're all hiding behind the gates. But at least we managed to crush that army, which has given us a decent amount of war score. Let's now siege. What should we siege? Let's go and siege Brightwater Keep. That's a decent castle, isn't it? Should get some decent war score off that. Keep an eye on where the Crane army is marching away to. And we've just fought the Redwing army. I thought they were on our side, but it gave us some war score, so I can't complain. How bad is Brightwater Keep? Okay, it's not actually that strong to siege. Only 1,700 defenders. I still can't believe for the other episode how strong Nightsong was. That was absolutely ridiculous with its nearly 7,000 defenders. Okay, Army of the Most Devout. They're not going to attack us though, thankfully. I didn't know if they would because of the fact that we're excommunicated. Dear King Tristan, I'm a bit concerned about this war you're currently struggling with, therefore I've decided I would send you a small gift. 10 gold. Well, thank you very much. Helps us get us out of debt, I suppose. Literally only doing this war just to get rid of the border gore. May the maiden have mercy on us. We are infected. Yes, die, Tristine, but wait for this war to finish first, then die. So that we can actually do a bit more. Come on, come on. We've nearly sieged Brightwater Keep. We're at 66% war score as well. Now 72%. Awesome. Let's attempt an assault again just because it's so poorly defended. And again, takes us up to 77%, but we're going to be able to assault Brightwater Keep once more. There we go. 81%. What should we siege? Let's seize Honeyholt and the Beesburys. Why not? It's close by. Should be an easy siege to make. Hey, we died. And the war carries on good. You have a new heir. If your character dies now, your player is Prince Edric, our brother. King Tristan has taken his last breath at the age of 53. He died of an infected wound known to have angered the High Septon. Tristan was declared an anathema of the faith. A wicked man, Tristan will surely have to answer for his crimes before the Seven. King Arthur III, beautiful beyond words, Arthur's appearance will have foreign dignitaries grovelling at his feet. Long live King Arthur III. And we need to sort out all our council and all that bollocks again for the second time in an episode. But let's get this war out of the way first. And we've actually got commanders now, which is good. Let's get Humphrey Twilight there because he's a siege leader. Alistair, sorry, but you're a bit shit, so we'll go with Raymar instead and get this under siege. Get this war over with as quickly as possible. Your father, King Tristan Dane, has died in Nightfall Zone. We'll give him a funeral, but just with the Dane family, just so we can get that bit of piety, because we don't have a great amount of piety. Right, we need a new Hand of the King. Let's go with Malor Blackmont again, Master of Laws. Alba Mandela. How come he's lost so much diplomacy? He's lost a massive amount of diplomacy for some reason. Master at Arms, Garth Gardner. Master of Coins, Humphrey Twilight. Master of Whisperers will be our sister Fiona. Maester, Oliver, and Septon. Which one's better? Not much of a difference between them. This guy's lustful. You can't have a lustful Septon, so we'll go for Alador. Perform Charity in Starfall. Serve the Court. Sabotage Economy in the Martell Lands, because that's hopefully where we're going to go to next. Collect taxes. Fabricate a claim on the Red Dunes. And... Ooh. Improve hold. No. Oversee the realm. We'll sort our minor titles out. After Council, we're going to need a new High Admiral, aren't we? Let's go with Patapolo. Let's give good old Patapolo something for his years and years of good service. Right. We're going to need to shut the gates again, aren't we? Before we get ill. Okay, we can't shut the gates, even though the illness is all over our lands. Great. And we also need to give the Prince's Pass away to our heir. So we'll give that to Prince Edric. Because it doesn't look like we're going to have any children. Let's grant him... Hang on, let's grant him a knighthood first. Oh, we lose a lot of prestige for that, so no, we won't. We won't do that. We'll just grant him the lordship of the Prince's Pass. Send. Transfer the vassalage to... Oh, Lady Fowler. Okay. When did that happen? But yep, send her Edric. Send. Your Grace, I've collected an ample tax revenue. Perfect. We're in desperate need of money. Let's get this under siege very quickly so we can end this war. Shouldn't take too long. Wow, it is actually pretty well defended, the Beesbury lands. Better defended than I expected. The invitation had been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral. It's time to prepare the feast and the funeral itself. Someone owes us a favour as well. 2 characters owe us a favour. Interesting. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding which food stuff to serve. We'll just spend modestly. I just want to get this war over with. Let the feasting commence. King Richard the Rash accepted Storm King Baldric of the Stormlands peace offer. Okay, so now their war with the Stormlands is ended, so they might come marching south on us quickly if we don't get this over with. Withmile has recently been destroyed by a coastal storm, and the people of the town who pay a fee for customer levied at the port request that King and Starfall discharge the petitioners from their fees. For they are unable to receive vassals into the port. Yes, forgive the fees, lose 10 gold, but we gain 50 prestige. Yeah, we'll go with that. Summer is nearly at an end, and so autumn and the harvest is upon us. The feasting shall celebrate this time with food from throughout the Torrentine, including boar, goose and berries, salmon, lobster brought to the Starfall. As part of this, you must decide how much of the harvest is set aside for winter. A large part, just the usual reserves are in Dawn. Winter shouldn't affect us at all. Prince Marin of Dawn has declared second Dornish Red March de jour war over Red March. Ooh. Could be interested in the funeral, so be it. We don't really care about Tristan, we want him to die. How many men do Martells have? 9,000 just from that little bit of land. And the Yormwoods have 1,000. Well, it looks like the Yormwoods are now going to be brought down by the Martells then. Which makes the Martells a bit of a threat again. But it looks like we'll go from 3 kings to 2 kings in Dawn very, very soon. But that's good, because I wanted to get the Ironwoods under our control anyway, and now it'll be easier. Good for him. Awesome, we've managed to win this war. Enforce demands, send. Yes, done. The Torrentine dual war for Lord Raymond's claim on Thorncrag has ended. Perfect. Let's march our men back to Somerset. I mean, he now actually owns that land. Hopefully he'll grant it to somebody else. Why is that not part of his land? That should be part of his. That is part of the de jure, isn't it? So, yeah, and did I not transfer the vassalage? I'm pretty sure I did. No, I didn't. Okay, we'll send that now. That'll improve his relationship with us. Perfect. There we go. We've got rid of that horrible border gore now. And all this old town land is ripe for the taking, and the Florent land, of course, as well. Which is perfect. At least, we might be able to get our alliances back as well now, but I think we'll look into that at the start of the next episode. So we'll end today's episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. Honestly, I really, really do. Don't forget, if you did enjoy, to like and comment down below, and hit the subscribe button as well. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.